So for moss propagation, we need a box like this. It has to be a transparent box with a transparent lid like this so that light can get in. It is good if the box is deep so that the moss will get some headroom. Now we are going to set it up just the way we set up a terrarium. So we'll first lay down a gravel layer and then we will set up a mesh and then put the charcoal and then your substrate. So let's start with the gravel layer. So first we'll place a layer of gravel. I have already purchased some gravel from the local aquarium shop, and you can use any stones that you have. I have rinsed this thoroughly so that they are free of any debris, and I'm going to place them in the box now. Just spread them out evenly. Around half an inch of the gravel layer is good enough for this propagation box. I think it's almost leveled. And now I'm going to place a carbon fiber mesh here so that this will separate the gravel layer from the substrate. Now I'll add a layer of charcoal. This will help in filtration. I think I'll just pour it in directly. I'll spread them out. I think I'll need some more, so I'll go and get some. I think this should be enough. We really don't need a very thick layer, we just need a very thin layer of charcoal in here. I'm just spreading it out evenly across the box. It's a big box. This will help me propagate a lot of moss at one go. Yeah, I think that will do. So now this is ready for our next step, for which we are going to add a layer of substrate, and then we can start placing the moss. If you want to see how I prepare my substrate, there is a separate video, and the link will be available in the description. You can go and watch that before you proceed to this step. And our propagation box is ready to place the moss. I'm going to start laying the moss. Before that, I'll just spray some water over the substrate so that it settles down and the topsoil becomes even and moist and ready to receive the moss. I'm actually adding a generous amount of water because some of that will also percolate into the gravel layer at the bottom and help to set up the water cycle. I think we are good, so let's start placing the moss. I will have to press them on the soil. If it is on a bark, then I don't need to do it because it's already growing on a substrate. It doesn't need the substrate that we have prepared. But if it is devoid of any substrate, then we have to, just pat it lightly against the soil. So I'm also sectioning the areas, which means a similar type of moss I'm keeping together. This is all the thread moss. So maybe I'll designate this area for the thread moss. I've already pre-rinsed all this moss so that they're nice and clean. And it is recommended that you do that as well. So now we are mostly done planting this propagation box, and we are going to spray a little bit more water. I'm using RO water here. Do not use any tap water which has chlorine. You can also use rainwater. Moss is very pristine. They do not like any chemicals. And then I'm going to add my cleaning crew, which is the springtails. So they will help eat up any fungal growth that may happen once I close this. So now we are going to close this up and let the moss do its own thing. This will really not need much maintenance. Maybe once in a while open it up and hydrate it, and just watch out for fungus. If you think fungus is growing, then it might need a little bit of airing. This is how you can set up your own moss propagation box. Thanks for watching the video. Please like, share and subscribe.